The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. The Celtics taking on the Nets. For the Boston Celtics, they walked out of Game 2 at home looking confident. They look to take that same feeling with them tonight on the road. Nets, Celtics, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Curry. Durant is out there with Brown.
Here we go.
Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. You look at the Nets. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Tatum kicks to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just too physical. Smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Passes it to Brown. Here's Horford. A three-pointer off the mark. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now Curry. Following Al Horford's three-point attempt, Curry finds Drummond. No good there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Basket good.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside Curry. Pass to Drummond. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Horford the pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. Kept alive. Williams kicks to Tatum. Here's Smart. He shoots again, and Williams lays it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Drummond with a screen on Smart. Here's KD on target from 13 feet.
You'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Edwards is out there with Griffin. Then it's Mills. Then there's Dragic. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
So it's the Celtics now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Tice sets a screen for Williams. Here's Pritchard. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Tice. After the miss from Goran Dragic, Pritchard gets the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Mills. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win. And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams finds Tice. Here's Pritchard. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White dishes to Williams. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards can't hit. Boston leading by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Dragic looking for an opening. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Boston Celtics.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Their ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. This game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach of this team in any way?
Oh, without question. You got to tighten the rotations, Ernie. You have to treat it like it is an elimination game. That's for sure.
If they don't treat like it's an elimination game, they've already lost, Kenny. No room for error on that part.
And no room for us left on this show. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
And when a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Tatum against Brown. Shoots a fader. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Jason Tatum.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
On the floor for your Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
On its way from Irving for 2, and Tatum pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Horford the pass to Tatum. Dishes it to Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. Back to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Over in the corner, Brown. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to KD. Over Horford. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Nets trail by 17.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Here's Brown. Here's Williams. And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Durant, then it's Thomas, and it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. I mean, it's that lethal.
Here's White. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
Thomas, his first foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Tice passes to Brown. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in the paint.
Horford kicks to Tice. Curry against White. Back to Tice. Shot clock at 5. That one goes. Count it. Tice has got his first basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door or any kind of comeback.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. It's White on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Now White, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Horford, and Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
.24 seconds left in the game. Brown with it. The pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.